I didn't think raising a dog could break a person. I thought I was prepared, physically, emotionally, mentally. I thought I understood what it meant to raise a working dog. I thought wrong. Because nothing prepared me for the Belgian Malinois. Not the books. Not the YouTube tutorials. Not the warnings from experienced trainers. Because when you're in it, when you're truly living with one of these dogs, it's not about information. It's about survival. And I nearly didn't make it. The early days were chaos. The barking never stopped. The biting got worse. The energy? Off the charts. He didn't just test me, he dismantled me. Every routine I tried to build, he tore down. Every training session felt like a battle. And when I thought I was making progress, he'd regress harder than ever. I remember one night, sitting on the floor after midnight, eyes swollen from exhaustion, watching him do laps around the living room like a creature possessed. And I whispered out loud, "What am I doing wrong?" Because that's how it feels, like it's your fault. And the truth is, part of it was. I was treating him like a dog. What I had was a force of nature. And the more I tried to control him without understanding him, the more I lost the bond we were supposed to build. That's the part nobody talks about. The emotional toll. The feeling of failure when a dog you love doesn't respond to anything you're doing. The slow erosion of confidence as they ignore commands, destroy furniture, and stare straight through you. I was this close to giving up. Not because I didn't care, but because I didn't know how to keep caring without breaking. And then, something happened. One morning, after a particularly bad night, I stopped everything. I turned off the podcast, closed the training app, tossed the leash on the floor, and I just watched him. Not to train, not to correct, just to see him. He wasn't angry. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't defiant. He was confused. He was overwhelmed. He was waiting, desperate, for clarity. That's when it hit me. He didn't need a better trainer. He needed a calmer leader. Someone who didn't just issue commands but provided certainty. Not control through correction, but guidance through consistency. So I changed. I simplified everything. Short sessions. Clear routines. No more frantic energy from me. I started listening more. Demanding less. Rewarding calm. And for the first time, something shifted. He looked at me, not as an opponent, but as a partner. The barking slowed. The biting faded. He began checking in. Sitting before I asked. Watching instead of reacting. It wasn't magic. It was alignment. I had finally become the person he could trust to lead him. That's when I realized something no book had ever said clearly. A Malinois doesn't push you to train harder. They push you to grow. Because this isn't just a breed. It's a mirror. They reflect your inconsistency. Your stress. Your energy. Your confidence, or lack of it. And when you change, so do they. So if you're in the place I was, crying on the kitchen floor at 1 a.m. with a shredded leash in your hand, listen closely. It's not too late. Your dog isn't broken. You're both just learning. So here's your action step. If this hit home, comment below. I'm not giving up. Say it, mean it, and then start again, this time with clarity, calm, and commitment. And if you want the full routine that turned everything around for me, step-by-step breakdowns, mental stimulation, emotional reset, structure, check the description. I've linked the exact blueprint I used. Because yes, raising a Malinois nearly broke me. But what came next? Built me into the person I never knew I had the potential to be. And that's what this breed gives you, if you're strong enough to stay in the fight.